Now in my 30s, the vivid memories of a dark chapter from my teenage years still haunt me. I was 13 when I decided that enough was enough, that I would no longer stand idle while a bully terrorized my classmates and me, driving some to unlike themselves. He wasn't just a tormentor, he was a tyrant in the hallways, wielding words and fists with equal ferocity. His reign of terror had already claimed the lives of two friends, 13 and 14 years young, lost to despair. The grief was unbearable, a constant companion in the wake of their suicides. School became a dreadful, each day a test of endurance, but fear gradually turned to resolve. I couldn't bear the thought of another empty desk, another extinguished future. Determined to protect what was left of my fractured innocence, I turned to the only recourse I felt I had left: self-defense. Night after night, I trained in the art of combat, the blade of a switchblade becoming an extension of my trembling hand. 2 months I spent honing this grim craft, each swipe and thrust a whisper of the retribution I envisioned. As May's warmth seeped into the waning days of the school year, my resolve crystallized into action. It was now or never. During an outdoor lunch, as laughter and chatter filled the air, I spotted him. My heart pounded against my ribs as I approached, every step heavier than the last. I turned away, the weight of impending violence too much to bear. But then, his voice cut through the noise, taunting me, reigniting the coiled fury within. I spun around, switchblade palmed and ready. There was no room for hesitation. As he opened his mouth, the blade plunging into his chest with a slash, a precision born months of practice. He crumpled, holding his guts as they spill, the bully's facade crumbling to reveal just a boy, scared and pleading. The transformation was jarring. Around us, the world erupted into chaos, screams piercing the air as peers scattered. Yet, I stood frozen, watching the life evaporate from the very person who had taken so much from us. In the years since, I've wrestled with the weight of that day, the horror of taking a life, even in the name of justice. The legal repercussions were swift and severe, a juvenile detention center my home for years. But it was the moral implications that confined my soul, a prison of my own making.